Whoa, don't look down, North Clackamas. We're taking coverage of our favorite school district to new heights. As each Friday, we take an inside look at some of the people who may not get the recognition they deserve in our school district. And we'll take an inside peek at some of the places you never knew existed. This is our 5 on Friday with Superintendent Dr. Shay James. Yeah, her.
This Friday, we're here on the rooftop of Milwaukee High School in the beautiful city of Milwaukee, and I'm joined by our Director of Facilities and Operations, Robert Martinez. We're interested in showing our community a little behind the scenes of positions that you often don't get to see. Robert, can you tell us a little bit about some of those positions that keep our kids safe and with optimal learning environments that our community may not know about?
We have 3 HVAC technician positions, 2 maintenance workers who do preventative maintenance on our HVAC units. We have 2 locksmiths, 2 carpenters, 1 plumber, 2 low voltage fire security technicians, 7 grounds workers, and 1 irrigation specialist, and 1 grounds worker who focuses on setting up athletic fields, doing athletic field maintenance, along with our 88 custodians district-wide, and then our 4 office staff that support everybody at facility operations.
And can you tell us a little bit more about what some of those positions might do that people would not know about?
Our HVAC techs maintain roughly 2,500 individual units on our 36 school district sites. Our maintenance workers perform preventative maintenance on those units twice a year, so they're really busy all the time.
Busier than most.
Busier than most, yes. Along with the changing out or installing over 1,500 air purifiers in the month of August, so that were supplied through the ODE.
And we're lucky enough to be joined by Jeremy and Michael today, who are 2 of our maintenance staff that are going to tell us a little bit about what they do in places all over our district, specifically here on Milwaukee High rooftop as well.
My name is Michael Herring, and I've been with the district for about 3 years now.
I'm Jeremy Klein, and I've been about 3 years as well.
And we're up here on Milwaukee High's rooftop. Why are we up here on the roof?
We're actually taking a look at some units that we work on. We do all the preventive maintenance on the units. We'll go ahead and clean the coils, check for any water leaks, adjust the belts, replace the belts, and even suggest a new motor if it's faulty for the HVAC technicians to replace. All schools, elementary, middle school, and the other high schools, yes.
Are there any schools that you get a little nervous about visiting?
I'm fairly new to the preventative maintenance team, and there is one school in particular, Seth Llewellyn, that has some challenging areas to work in. This here at Milwaukee, we're on the rooftop. These are big, huge units, lots of room. Some of you are getting cramped quarters.
Now, there are a lot of other jobs that people don't know about. You work with some other people in other positions. Who are some of the people that you work with?
Some of the people that we work with are the HVAC technicians. We're reporting any abnormalities to them, what we see in the units, as well as the custodial staff, head custodian, if there's anything that they can do for us.
What do you like most about your job?
I think the independence, my staff members that I work with, and the management team. But since I'm mechanically inclined, I enjoy working on the units, taking things apart, putting it back together, making it run better than when it did.
What I love most about it, I mean, look at this. This is amazing. What a great view, sun shining today. And yeah, just getting in, getting the hands dirty, getting to turn some wrenches. It's a lot of fun.
What are we looking at back here?
So here we're looking at a large coil. It's cold, it's cooling for the refrigerant in there. We have huge filters that are filtering the air that is going into the building. And then we have controls for all of these things. Right now, we're changing filters every 2 months with MERV 13 filters.
The great thing about changing the filters and how we determine which schools we do next is great because we split the district in half. Jeremy has a couple difficult schools, I have a couple difficult schools. And what I mean by difficult is the areas to get into. Jeremy's 6'4", I'm 5'5". So there are schools that I can get into and he cannot. So we worked it out, and it works out really well for us. These coils get really dirty from drawing in the dirty air. Well, the filters can only do so much, and the dirt gets behind it. And what we do is we scrape it and clean it and get it clean, get it working very smooth to where the air can flow correctly and provide nice, clean, fresh air for the children and the other staff members.
Since COVID, we've moved from a MERV 8 to a MERV 13. The number of the MERV increases, the smaller the particle that it will trap. We also change them out every 2 months instead of 3 months because of the particles that it's collecting.
We've added some HEPA units to the inside of the classrooms, counselor rooms, and some other staff areas to increase the better air quality for the staff members and students. I believe I come across a lot of kids that ask me a lot of questions. Being 5'5" and the kids being 5'8", they want to know what I'm doing here. You know, I go through the cafeteria and they think I'm standing in line. So, but yeah, they ask me what I'm doing here, how am I a part of the school or the district, and I let them know. And the first thing is, oh God, I can definitely tell the difference in the air quality in my room. And that's my ultimate goal, is for somebody to, I guess, not recognize what I do, but could smell the difference. And that's a lot better than seeing somebody, than seeing me do something better. They can smell that I'm doing better. Want to add anything?
Oh, you nailed it. Nice work.